What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this, I'm MJ. If you're true to this, what's good? If you are a returning subscriber, an OG subscriber, you already know what this setting is about. You already know why I'm sitting down. You already know what we about to get into. If you are new here, this is a chit chat, sit down, talk video. I'm going to be talking about where I've been and what's been going on with me this past year, why I haven't been so present on my YouTube channel. This might not be something that you're interested in. So, you know, if you're new here, you might want to go ahead and watch that haul I just uploaded. You know what I mean? Or, I mean, hey, if you want to know where I've been, keep watching. And if you new here, join the party, join the family, join the group, join the gang, join the site, join and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on your post notifications so you can be notified every time I upload. And please keep watching. And to all my OG subscribers, I love y'all. I miss y'all. And I hope y'all watch the whole video. Okay, I need a little bit of this because it's about to get real. Okay, so, oh my goodness, it's like I don't even know what to say. I feel like we on our first date. Like, I'm just so shy. Oh my gosh. But no, y'all, I honestly just want to make this sit down video and just really just like talk to y'all and chop it up with y'all and just kick it how we normally kick it. You know what I mean? Like, I just y'all, I don't really know how to even start this type of video because I feel like it's long overdue. I feel like, okay, we just gonna pick up where we last left off. How about that? I feel like that'll make it a lot easier. Something is going on with this shirt and I'm not really understanding what's going on with it. That's better. Okay, anyways, so I feel like the last sit down video I made was in 2022 in January, February, I think was the last video, sit down video I made. Let's see, this video was published February 10th, 2022. So yeah, February. Like I said, I figured it was February. In that video, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I just know a lot of stuff changed after that video. Everybody already know I was engaged, and I like to be really real and authentic with y'all. So I was engaged and I was supposed to get married in October of 2022. That was our wedding date. And y'all, probably from like November to February, we was going through like a really rough patch, like getting into it about stuff that I felt like you still trying to make decisions for you while I'm over here trying to rearrange and make decisions for us as being your fiance, trying to move our life forward and just getting the ball rolling for us while he was still making decisions for him. And it was like, okay. And I was just like, oh, y'all, I was in my prayer zone. Like January, February, I was just had my prayer sessions going, you know, like had my meditation music, I just was in my spiritual bag. Like, you could not talk to me. Anyways, I was so focused on God that I was just hearing him so clearly. And basically, you know, I needed to do some self-reflecting on a lot of stuff. And when I say a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff, y'all, like so much stuff. And and like I was also reflecting, like I was doing this Bible plan called the Soul Detox, and it was making me look at myself and my own toxic traits and stuff like that. And I had to allow God to come in. Basically, he said, like, stop trying to be him when it came down to my relationship. Like, us women, it's so easy for us to just be like, you know, make the decisions for the house or for us and our men. And, you know, we try and teach them this. We try and help them do this. We try and, like, mold them over here and mold them over there. And, you know, try and do all of these things. And God literally said to me, like, stop trying to be God. When he said that to me, I was like, hold on. I felt when God read me, he read me. Like, he don't, that's how I know it be him. Because it's not something I'm going to say to myself. I'm never going to say to myself, stop trying to be God. You know what I mean? Like, it's when he do stuff like that, it be so blunt and so straightforward that there's no way I can make this up to myself, if you get what I'm saying. So when he told me, like, stop trying to be him and work on me and let him work on my fiance, you know, he's like, stop trying to be me. Stop trying to be his mom. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to focus on me. And everything that I kept doing was just with me and mine. And it's so weird because, like, a week later, my fiance at the time came over to my house. And he like, we need to talk. And everything this man said in my room, I've been wanting this man to say to me the whole time we've been together. And he was just saying everything that I always needed him to say and do. And shoot, at the end of our conversation, he was like, we're going to get married next week. And I was like, nah. Hold on, wait. I know I've been saying we need to go ahead and get married, but next week, that's too soon. I at least need my mama, my daddy, my sisters, my favorite cousin. Like, I at least need certain people there. And he was just like, you know, I was going so crazy with trying to plan a wedding that he was just like, that ain't what it's about. You taking the meaning out of it. You like, you do all of this stuff for one day, and then that day is over with, and then what? It's the marriage. Like, you gotta realize what you really doing when you getting married. It's not about the wedding. You know what I mean? So when he was talking to me like that, I felt like a kid. I'm like, who you talking to? But then I like knew that he was telling the truth. Like, I knew what he was saying was like right. So we had made the date for April 22nd. And we got married on April 22nd. We got a little hall. Well, we rented out my best friend's clubhouse, which was super nice. And you know, I just kept saying like when we would talk about it, I kept saying like, you know, I want my dad, like I need my family there. Then I remember talking to my daddy, and I was saying like, you know, I want you to walk me down the aisle. And mind you, at the time, my daddy was here, so I'm in my head thinking that I'll just have my dad walk me down the aisle twice, because our plan was to like have this little small intimate wedding in my living room, little small ceremony in my living room, and then have a bigger ceremony, like an actual wedding, which my intimate people was like 30 people. 30 people couldn't fit in my living room. So we had to get something a little bigger, but not actually a whole hall, which it was big and it was nice. So it was only $400. Like, everything was just like, okay. And I kept saying to my dad, like, because somebody was like, is your daddy gonna walk you down the aisle? You gonna have your dad walk you down the aisle even though you're gonna have a bigger one? I'm like, yeah, because first of all, my daddy is here. I don't know what the future is gonna hold. I don't know if my daddy gonna be here or if he's not gonna be here. So right now I'm not gonna let this chance pass me up and just be like, well, you can just walk me down at the bigger one and we'll just do this simple little way. No, my daddy walked me down, and that was a big thing. Like, I've always wanted to get married and have my daddy walk me down the aisle. My daddy has been and always will be such a big part of my life. Me and my dad is so close, bro. Like, when I say that's my nigga that don't get no bigger, like, that's what I mean. Like, I could talk to my dad about sex. I could talk to my dad about, like, we joking. Like, when I'm trying on clothes in my try-on hauls, every haul you see where I'm at my daddy house, my daddy is in the den. I'm in the living room. He got the TV on mute, so he listening to me kick it with y'all, clown with y'all. He laughing at stuff. I'll go back in the living room and be like, Dad, put my fat roll, pull up my shapewear, fasten my strapless bra. Like, I'm having my dad do all this stuff. Every outfit I try on, I'm going in the back, showing my daddy my outfit. Like, Dad, look at this, look at that. I'm about to be out here, da, 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 da. And my dad crazy, so he geeking me up, yeah, boo boo. And I'm a grown ass woman, but my daddy still called me boo boo from my childhood name that he gave me and my sister. And you know, I never reached that point where I was like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to be called boo-boo no more. Like, still call me boo-boo because I'm your boo-boo. And, like, I was a daddy's girl. And, like, I live with my dad. It's always was me and my dad. Like, once I turned 18, I moved with my dad. But my daddy has always been in my life. Me and my sisters, like, we always went to my dad's house every weekend. My dad and my mom, it's like best friends. And I'm saying, y'all hear me talking about my dad a lot because in some of my past videos, I've told y'all that my dad passed away. So my dad, so it's like, I got married. Now, I'm about to break this down to y'all. I got married in March. Excuse me. I got married in April. I got married in April. I moved into my husband's apartment that he already had, which I didn't like his apartment. I mean, guys are different from women. Like, what they pick out most of the time is not what we gonna pick out. So I wasn't all the way comfortable there. Plus, like, I wanted to buy stuff to make it feel like a home for me, but he knew that we were gonna get something bigger. So he was like, let's not even buy all of that stuff because we're gonna have to move all of that stuff. Let's just keep it super simple. And y'all can see in my past hauls that it's just like, nah, I didn't really like record. I didn't like my recording space. Like, I didn't feel it. So it would be like I'm forcing myself to make a video. So back to what I was saying. So, like, you know, we got married April 22nd. Literally a week later, his car broke down. We had to spend $3,000 to get his car fixed. So while his car was down, we both going to work. He got to be to work at 5 o'clock. I got to be work at 8 o'clock. So I'm getting up early in the morning to take him to work. Then I'll go to my dad's house, sleep at my dad's house, get ready at my dad's house, then go to work because my job is only like 8 minutes from my dad's house, where it had been 22 minutes from where we lived outside the city, outside of Detroit or whatever. So that happened. And when that happened, we was paying to get his car fixed. We ended up getting his car fixed, and he got his car back in May, the end of May. Or no, he got it back maybe like 3 weeks later, because like so much stuff he was trying to figure it out. Got it back like 3 weeks later. We was still paying to get it fixed, paying on it or whatever. And then like something else, like his car ended up breaking down again. And like I want to say like 2 or 3 weeks after he got it back, he ended up breaking down again. Then you know, it's everyday regular life, y'all. When I tell you my dad passed on August 22nd, it was like me and my husband been married for 3 months. Literally 3 months. We were married for 3 months on the day that my dad died. And when my dad died, I'm trying not to cry because it's super emotional for me. Like, I'm still in my grieving process, y'all, and it was a regular day. It wasn't like my daddy was sick or ill or like, you know, it's different when you have somebody that's in and out the hospital, and in and out the hospital, and like you kind of preparing yourself for their transition. That's definitely different than just today I talk to you, I'm coming over tomorrow when I get off of work, because I was supposed to come over today, but I was rushing to hurry up and get to the freeway, and I missed my exit. And I'm talking to my daddy on the phone, and I'm like, I love you. I'm going to see you tomorrow when I get off work. I'm coming to chill with you. So anything that you need done around the house, just let me know tomorrow. Okay, all right, boo-boo, da-da-da. And my sister and my mom, they be on the phone with my dad. Literally, my daddy, my mom, and my sister would be on the phone every day. My big sister, her name is Jay, so I'm gonna always say Jay because I'm tired of saying my sister. So my daddy Jay and my mama will be on the phone all the time, on the phone for hours. Get off the phone, go eat, come back, get on the phone. They would try to add me on the phone, but then you got my mama texting, you got my sister phone on mute, and you got my daddy eating in your ear. I'm like, y'all don't talk? Like, nah, I gotta call y'all back. It's like, this ain't it. So, you know, like, they would be on the phone all the time, literally every day. Like, I still have my dad's cell phone, and I would just, like, go through his call log and just see how many times he talked to my mama, my sister, me, my uncle, his big sister, which is my auntie. Like, he had his people that he talked to daily, you know? And, my sister called my daddy that morning. Like, you know, they call each other when they get up. Jay, she called daddy. And my mama, my dad did say he wasn't feeling well. So my mom went and bought some ginger so he can make him some ginger tea. And my sister said Jay said she called my dad, like, she talked to him like 3 different times that day. And she said she didn't know something was wrong with him, if something was wrong with him. She was just a regular day, like, talking about whatever's going on, whatever, like that. I don't make videos this long, and this video is long as hell. So please, if you really want to know where I've been and what's going on, you're going to watch this video. Other people, it's not for you. So, Jesus Christ, I can't believe this video is this long. So basically, my sister talked to my daddy multiple times. My mom got back from the grocery store. She called my sister, asking my sister to call my dad on 3-way. Asking Jay to call my daddy on 3-way to see if my dad wanted my mama to drop off the tea. I mean, not the tea, the ginger. So when Jay called my dad, he was on the phone with her, and he sound like, she said he didn't sound like himself. He was kind of like breathing heavy a little bit. So when my sister called my dad, you know, he said, like, you know, he wasn't feeling well. He couldn't get up. And it was just like very short period of time. Like, if that happened, and my sister called at 2:58, and this is the real time. It was actually 2:57 p.m. I'm at work. She called at 2:57. He said what he said. She said, hold on, let me call auntie. That's his big sister. She lives about 4 minutes from my dad's house. So she called my auntie. When Jay hang up to call auntie, my mama called me. So I looked at his phone. So you got Jay call at 2:57. Then you have my auntie Sheila call my dad to see how he's feeling and what's going on at 2:59. It's like 2 minutes or even a minute. I want to turn the phone on just to look, but it's in one of them boxes. Then you got me call. I called back. I called at 3 o'clock. Then everybody calling, he not answering. My daddy is a person that answer his phone. I don't care if he was in a deep sleep. For some reason, he hear that phone, he answer it. He don't even sleep that deep. Like, he answered that phone. So when he first didn't answer that phone, it was like my heart kind of like, oh. Then I'm like, let me call back. I had my mom and my sister on the other, my mom and Jay on the other line. So I'm like, y'all, he not answering. So I felt it in my spirit. My spirit said leave. So mind you, my little sister, Destiny, she worked at my job too. She works on the 1st floor. I work on the 3rd floor. So I gotta send this money to my husband real quick before I'm getting distracted. So you know, I go downstairs, I'm looking for her, I can't find her, I'm about to leave. Then I'm like, forget it, let me try and find her, because somebody can come back and get her, but I know I got to go. Told my boss, like, I gotta leave. I felt it in my spirit that she was like, see you tomorrow, and I was like, hopefully. Just knew something wasn't right. And got my little sister as we walking out the building. My big sister Jade, she called, she like screaming. I hang up on her because I'm in a panic mode. I'm like, no, I can't. Hung up from her. I'm like, me and my little sister, we just rushing. I'm flying home. That drive probably was like, went from 8 minutes to 4 minutes. By the time I get there, they was working on my dad. My dad was gone. After that, it was just like, y'all, my life and everything just, it changed drastically. That's not something that's light at all. So especially how close and how much I love my daddy. How close we were, and the love like that I had for my dad. I felt like stuff hit me that never hit me before. Like preparing for burial, like, you know, funeral arrangements and stuff like that, getting insurance policies and stuff together. All of that stuff was new for me. I've never experienced this stuff before. Like when my dad mom died, my dad, his big sister, like they all handled it. So it's like I knew what was going on, but I didn't know the necessary steps that they took to get to what they were doing. Now, mind you, I just moved out my daddy house 2 months ago. 3 months ago. 3 months ago. So, like, my dad, you know, he told me where everything was and, you know, what he had for his policies and stuff. But it's a dead body in our house. They like, you gotta call, you gotta make this, you got this. Like, it's like so much stuff is going on. My big sister not here, so everybody is asking me all of this stuff. And even though I have older siblings, like I have a big brother, a big sister, a little sister, and I have another little sister that passed away. Even though I have 2 older siblings, when it comes down to health and certain things, like my mom and dad always just call on me. So they will always say to me, like, you're going to be the one that have to do it. You're going to be the one that have to make the hard decisions. You're going to be the one, like, when we go, that have to do everything. Don't know why. It's just you. And I used to get upset about it because I felt like I don't want to be that person. But it was me. And it was me. Like, I actually had to pay out of pocket too, because his insurance policy wasn't enough to cover the funeral home. And luckily I had money saved up to where we're not waiting on nothing. We about to pay for it right now. And he had a really nice funeral. You know, I ended up getting him cremated and stuff. And after that, y'all, everything just changed. Everything was just so different. Like my mind wasn't even my regular train of thought. Like everything, how I thought, how I felt was just different, and I can't explain it because it's not something you can explain unless you've been through it. So needless to say, recording a video, making a video was the last thing on my mind. Literally, like when I would get contacted by companies, like it would take me a long time to even have my manager like respond to an email. Like some of them I just wasn't even opening, and it was just like really hard for me. I felt like, golly, like I'm still in my newlywed stage. We haven't even took our honeymoon yet, and it's just, life is just hitting me. Life is just hitting us. I feel like stuff after stuff after stuff, it just keeps happening. Like, I don't even have a freaking break. You know what I mean? And I never once questioned God because I know who he is to me. So I would never ever question what he say and how he do it. Now, do it hurt? Yes. Did I have to find peace with it? Yes. But did I question him? No. Did I ever say that I wish my dad was still here, knowing, you know, certain things that was going on with my dad? Like diabetes running our family and stuff like that. So I'm like, no. I wouldn't want my dad to be sitting here suffering with certain stuff, knowing that heaven, he's not suffering with anything. Knowing that, You know, I can't even imagine. I can only imagine this much about afterlife. You know what I mean? So it's like, but still, I miss my daddy. Like, this is somebody that I talk to all the time. This is somebody that I see. This is somebody that I'm just going to chill with. Like, this is somebody that I literally just spent every day of the last how many years, you know, with. Literally every day, not mind you, my whole freaking life. So it was just like, I don't really care about making a video. Like, I don't really care about it. Then it would be like bittersweet, because it would be times where I miss making videos. It would be times where I want to, like, it's a deep down desire that I want to get back to my YouTube channel, because I always felt like I had something to offer y'all that nobody else can offer y'all. And I know that it sounds super cliche, because everybody is on YouTube and everybody got their own personality. Yes, but I always felt like this energy and this confidence and this uplifting mindset and spirit that I have, I know that it's unique. I know that it's only designed in Gianna. And I know that when I give it to y'all, y'all feel it through my videos. And that's what I've always wanted. I've always wanted to uplift y'all and bring y'all on this journey with me. But with that being said, I was so afraid of this journey. Like, I was afraid of the responsibility of having millions watch me. You know what I'm saying? Or however many people watch me. I've always been afraid of that responsibility, because I know what the Bible say. I know what God say about doing certain things and leading people astray. And I don't want to lead nobody astray. I don't want to lead nobody down the wrong path to make hot girl decisions or city girl decisions, because I'm over here trying on clothes, having fun, you know, but it can be taken in a whole different manner. Like, now you trying on clothes, having fun, but now you actually go outside and have the fun that I was talking about when I was trying on the clothes. And really, this is just me trying on clothes, you know? So it was like that, my dad passing, that, the responsibility of, you know, my mind is always thinking about God. I'm not thinking about no money. I'm not thinking about none of that. It's always thinking about spiritually, God, all the time. So, you know, that weighed on me really heavy. When I explain it to people, they just be looking at me like I'm tripping. Like, okay, well, your YouTube channel was you was starting to buzz. Like, what happened? That's what happened. I started really being like, is this really what I want to do? Do I really want to, you know, be an influencer? I don't like calling myself an influencer. I've never sat here and say, yeah, I'm an influencer. I let other people say it, but I don't never like saying it, because that weight of influencing is tough. Like, when you know what you know, you can't act like you don't know. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh my God, this video been so long. It's about like 30 minutes. And I apologize about that, but I felt like I was just trying to run everything down. But I feel like I'm in a space where I'm trying to set everything back up into a way that where it's comfortable for me and where I like it, so I can get back to you guys and make videos how I make videos and come at y'all how I come at y'all. So that's what I'm doing right now. I feel like first, before I just try and act like everything is normal and just come back in with my regular stuff, I needed to tell y'all what's up. I owed y'all that much. And yeah, we here now, y'all. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, because I work for the city and my job get very strenuous. Like, when it's high peak times, I'm busting 10 to 12 hour shifts, sometimes 7 days a week. And I don't really know how to get that balance in order where I could still get videos out to y'all. Then it's times where it's slow and I'm on a regular 8-hour shift and I have my weekend, so I know I can record on the weekend, edit and upload during the week. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm trying to get back to you guys, and this is me showing that effort of trying to get back to y'all. But when it get crazy, I'm gonna let y'all know that it's gonna get crazy, and we just gonna have to figure out something for us to do in that crazy time where y'all still getting fed from like y'all still receiving something from me, and I'm still receiving something from y'all, which is y'all tuning in to my stuff, like, you know, comment on my stuff and just supporting me. So yeah. I really don't know how to end this video. Y'all, okay, real quick, before we do, y'all see my hair? My locks? I did this myself. I got my husband going to give me some glue, some nail glue, because I got the wrong hair. And because I got the soft hair, like the super curly, like free tress hair, I wasn't supposed to get that. I was supposed to get like the kinky looking hair, because that's what I noticed that all the girls was using, you know. So I got the wrong hair, so it's keep unraveling, you know what I mean? It keep unraveling, so I wasn't able to actually secure the hair with the glue. But once he get back with the glue, I'm gonna go through and secure each piece. But y'all, I did my hair myself, right? Crazy, y'all. It's crazy. And I did like the bricklayer box method, like if I was getting some knotless braids and stuff. So I'm really proud of myself. And now we are at the end of this video, and I will see y'all in my next upload. Because I work for the city and my job get very strenuous, like when it's high peak times, I'm busting 10 to 12 hour shifts, sometimes 7 days a week, and I don't really know how to get that balance in order where I could still get videos out to y'all. Then it's times where it's slow and I'm on a regular 8-hour shift and I have my weekend, so I know I can record on the weekend, edit and upload during the week, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm trying to get back to you guys, and this is me showing that effort of trying to get back to y'all. But when it get crazy, I'm gonna let y'all know that it's gonna get crazy, and we just gonna have to figure out something for us to do in that crazy time where y'all still getting fed from like y'all still receiving something from me, and I'm still receiving something from y'all, which is y'all tuning in to my stuff, like, you know, comment on my stuff and just supporting me. So yeah. I really don't know how to end this video. Y'all, okay, real quick, before we do, y'all see my hair? My locks? I did this myself. I got my husband going to give me some glue, some nail glue, because I got the wrong hair. And because I got the soft hair, like the super curly, like free tress hair, I wasn't supposed to get that. I was supposed to get like the kinky looking hair, because that's what I noticed that all the girls was using, you know. So I got the wrong hair, so it's keep unraveling, you know what I mean? It keep unraveling, so I wasn't able to actually secure the hair with the glue. But once he get back with the glue, I'm gonna go through and secure each piece. But y'all, I did my hair myself, right? Crazy, y'all. It's crazy. And I did like the bricklayer box method, like if I was getting some knotless braids and stuff. So I'm really proud of myself. And now we are at the end of this video, and I will see y'all in my next upload.